Welcome to Mackenzie Creations. In this video, we are going to go over card challenges for the month of May. And I actually wanted to take this video on Saturday and my camera tripod broke, so I had to order a new one. So I'm actually taping this on Memorial Day. So we'll see how this video comes out. The tripod is supposed to be the same as what I ordered before, but it is different when it came. So we'll see how this works out. So moving along, for the card challenge, we had to make up 3 cards, and it was graduation theme. So one card we had to make up using stamps, and the other 2 cards was a graduation card for a male and a female. So I'll get everything to the side and we'll get started. Okay, I am back. So the first card I made up was using the stamps only, and I used these graduation stamps that I had by Diamond Press, and this is the Diamond Press Mega Celebration stamps. And it was a big stamp collection that I purchased a few years back, and it had all different type of themes in it. And so you get 2 sheets right here. Let me find a sheet of white paper here. And I used the scroll right here, the graduation cap. And then for the sentiment at the top of the card, I used this "You Did It" with the scroll in the middle. And then on the second sheet, I use "Class Of" right here. And so this card is an A2, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so I have a white card base, and then I have a black layer, and then I have my stamp layer right here. And I prop this up on some foam tape just so it'll give it some dimension. And then I also prop this sentiment up that I cut out in a circle base die. So yeah, I think overall this card came out really nice. Okay, so the second card I did was a graduation card for a female, and I used the Spellbinders stitch numbers right here. And so these are all dies right here. So let me just show you. These are the stitch dies. And the numbers are fairly big, so they're a nice size. And I did not do any stitching on here. And so I used the pink and green. And this is an A2 size card again with the white card base. And then I used a pink layer. And then this white layer right here, I just used pink and green splatter paint. And then I used the Spellbinder numbers right here. I used pink and green as well. And then the sentiment on here is "To the Graduate," and that's the Diamond Press stamps that I just showed you before. So I just grabbed the sentiment from there, and I just cut this out by hand. And then I added some pink and green pearls, and then I have the green pearls right here. They kind of blend in with the paint, but I thought this was very cute. I didn't have a lot of graduation sentiments or stamps, so this was somewhat challenging for me. So I had to just like think out of the box and use the materials that I had to come up with these cards. And so this was the second card. The last card I worked on was for a male, and I used Crafter Companion, and then I also used some Spellbinder dies. So let me just get this dies to the side for a moment. And this is the actual card. It says "Party," and the sentiment says "Cheers to the Graduate." So this sentiment is actually from the Diamond Press stamp set that I showed you before. And then this party sentiment and the balloons all came from this Crafter's Companion. And this is a sentiment die cutout topper pad. And so let me just turn this to the side. And this set is very nice because it has these cutouts that you can just literally press out. So I use this one right here. And it has the word "party" on here. You have balloon, you have champagne glasses, bow ties, a little mask if you wanted to do different type of card. And so I basically just pressed out "Party," and I just glued these all together. So it's nice because it gives you different layers. And it looks nice because it's like different textures on here. And then I added the balloons. And then for the decorations on here, I use this Spellbinders, and this is called postage numbers. So on the card, I put 2025 on here, and then I added the stars, which is the die cuts right here. And these are called hand-drawn stars. So I thought this was cute. And then I just added some black gemstones on here. So these are all the cards I made up for my May card challenge. Take care and see you in the next video.